is on the agenda for today. Let me just do a couple more little things. You can talk amongst yourselves. All right, let's see. Whoops. I'll entertain you with my doo-doos. Oh, that's interesting too. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, okay. Well, I prefer not to have that thing in there. Oops. How about this? That's better. Setting up one camera, other camera. There we go. Bing. Bing, bing. One more final check, and then we're ready to go. Friday morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I broke down, you guys. I broke down, and I took some ibuprofen for my back. And I'll tell you what, stuff really works. But still going to take it easy because it's not something I want to take. I just wanted to take it once to see if it would help, and it totally did. So that's good news, which means that it is what I thought it was, which is just a little bit of a strain. So I'm going to modify where I need to modify, but you guys don't have to modify if you don't want to. And I'll give you some opportunities to work hard. Focus on the core here. All right, looks like there we are. Just check the sound. Which means that it is what I thought it was. Yeah, there you go. There's the sound. Perfect. All right, wonderful. Let's do it. Get started here. I can see what it looks like. I think I'm seeing. All right. If we get any big sounds, then we'll shut the door, but otherwise we're good to go. So let's go ahead and begin. Hi, I'm Ted, for those of you that didn't already figure that out, but I think you probably did. We do these on a donation basis, so if you have the ability to support our studio, that would be fantastic. Last week, after we were shut down again, I started thinking, wow, I don't know that we're ever really going to see a full class again in this studio for another year or so, unless there becomes some kind of, shot or vaccine or something like that people go, oh, even if I went to a crowded yoga studio, I would be able to get the shot and I would be okay. I think that's probably the only way that we're going to see more than like 4 or 5, maybe 10 max people over the course of the next year. So your donations help, friends. Go ahead and bring your feet about mat distance. Bring the palms together. Shoulder distance. Bring the palms together. Close the eyes. Relax. Shoulders here. Dropping the shoulders down. Top of the head floats up. Breath smooth. Good. Set your intention. Intention to release some stress, to heal, to strengthen, whatever it is for you that makes sense. You want to add that deeper meaning to your breath and your movements. Dropping the head down to your left side, easy neck stretch. Good. And then switch sides, same thing, a few breaths. And really pay attention. So I know there's a lot going on in the world, but see if you can let all that go for the next hour. And just focus on your breath, focus on your mind, your body, your breathing, the sensations. I'll try to have less commentary about the world in general. Go ahead and drop the arms, make a few circles in one direction. Yeah, let's just make it a nice little hour meditative flow here. Today, we'll focus on core, Just do a flow, not too many arm balances, opposite direction. Yeah, if you slept more than a few hours in a row, I envy you. Back to the center, shoulder rolls, forward and back, forward and back. I got woken up at 2, and then fell back asleep and got woken up at 3:30, and then fell back asleep and got woken up at 5:45. So, good times. Good times in our house last night. Opposite direction, same thing, shoulder rolls. You know what helps? Moving the body, breathing. That's right. Good. Now arms up from there. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms up. Straighten the arms. Bring them back by the ears. Stretch. Fold over to one side. Easy side stretch. Breathe. So back, I was talking about Brian Kest earlier. Brian Kest is a well-known yoga teacher in the yoga world. Fold over to the other side. He was the first teacher that I ever actually took a class from. And it was way back in 1996 or 7. I always forget which. I'm pretty sure it was 97. Back to the center. Lean back. Take a big inhale. There's a small chance it was 96. But anyway, fold down forward as you exhale. Just a few breaths here. Hang forward. And client of mine that was just here earlier, we were talking about it because he used to go to Brian's class. And, you know, Brian was always famous for, you know, saying, since when is it not all right to be where you are? Why do we always feel like we need to be someplace we're not, you know? And that's a big lesson. You know, clasp the hands behind the back, interlace the fingertips, whether that be injured or broken or feeling fantastic and on top of the world, you know. One more breath. Give it a good stretch. And then release the arms. Let's take the feet wider than the mat. Feet wider than the mat. Lengthen the upper body up. Bend your right knee. So sink over to the right side. Stretching this inner thigh on the left. A little groin stretch, inner thigh stretch. Breathing deeply. So the client I mentioned, I'm sure he'd be okay if I shared this, but let me shut that door. Switch sides here, switch sides. That guy's gonna be there for a while. He'll be there for a while with his garbage compacting. So now back to the other side, same thing. So I was mentioning the guy, Jim, who comes here. I've mentioned him before, 72 years old. Been practicing with me for a couple of years, a little bit over 2 years. Finally doing Kundalini arm balances, unbelievable. I have to get his permission to post the picture, but switch sides. Yeah, so proud of the guy for sticking with it. I mean, now he's doing stuff that he only dreamed he could do just 2 years ago, really just a few months ago. But it all leads up into the same thing, right? Consistency is the key. Back to the other side. First side, lengthen the upper body up, twist and turn. Think of it as compounded interest, right? Just keep investing. Keep investing, keep investing. Before you know it, you got a couple bucks, you got a couple shekels. Lengthen the upper body, turn and twist. Same thing goes for your physical well-being, right? It's a lot harder to all of a sudden wake up and go, shoot, I've been treating myself horribly these past 40 years. I better shift the game. But if you treat yourself well, then the rewards are fantastic. So other side, hip stretch, lengthen the upper body up, drop that arm back, a little twist and turn, and breathe. Good, one more breath. Good, and then release it back to the center. Walk the feet in just a little bit. Forearms to the thighs, dropping the hips down a little bit. Press the knees wide, so they'll squat here. You can move a bit side to side. Just feeling it out for you, finding the breath, finding the sensations. All right, straighten the legs, walk the feet back together. Bend the knees, roll your way up, abdomen really strong, slowly roll up. Take a nice big inhale, lift the arms way up. Fold all the way forward, down, exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale, look forward, step back as you exhale. Pause and plank, top of a push-up. Hold it here, we'll do 5 times to chaturanga, so lower halfway. Press up, lower halfway, push up, lower halfway, press up. 2 more, abdomen strong. 1 more. Good, drop the knees. Cat and cow tilts for the spine. Gentle lift up and round the back. Always paying attention. Don't be like me. Just kidding. It's funny, I was thinking about it last night too. I remember saying, wow, 100 days. 100 days of yoga. I can't believe it. I feel like I have this force field around me. And then literally like that week, I think it was like day 102 that I totally kind of overworked my spine. Back to the center, lift the feet side to side, shoulder and hip together. One side, shoulder and hip together, other side. But I'm 99% convinced that it's just a strain and that it just needs a little bit of time, a little bit of modification and to heal, and that I'll be okay in a week or 2. I mean, I'm okay, don't get me wrong, but you get the idea. You get the idea. All right, back to the center. We're going to bring the left leg back, right arm forward. So this is, again, a little strengthener for the spine. Good news for everybody out there is that you get to do some more back strengthening stuff. 1 more inhale, lift, and then relax. Round the back, tuck the tailbone. And then other side, same thing, opposite leg, opposite arm. Go ahead and lift and breathe. Good. And then drop it all. Downward facing dog right from there. Tuck the toes, straighten the legs. Down dog always starts in the hands, so look at your hands, spread your fingers. Palms are flat, index fingers are parallel to each other. Walk the feet a bit closer together. Bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch. Back of your leg, calf, Achilles, hamstrings, stretch it. And then switch sides and stretch. Good. Straighten both legs from there. Come up on the toes. Walk softly to the hands. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Sun Salutation A. Arms up. We'll do 3 rounds from here. Inhale, fold all the way down forward as you exhale. I'm going to modify halfway up, inhale, step back as you exhale. The easy way down first, knees, chest, chin, maybe not the chin, gentle back bend, cobra pose, and then reverse it. Downward facing dog, back to the hands and knees, lift the hips, and hold, down dog. Fingers spread, palms flat, same thing always. Reconnect the body, the breath. Stay present in the moment here. Great. Up on the toes again, walk softly. You could start to jump forward if you wanted. Halfway up, inhale. Fold down, exhale. I'm not going to fold all the way today. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. Now you could jump back if you want. Arms up again, inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Again, halfway up, inhale. It's my modification. Step or hop. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. This is going to be an easy one. I'm not going to straighten my arms. And then downward facing dog. All right, breathe. Fingers spread, palms flat, breath smooth. Good. Again, up on the toes. Walk softly, or you could jump forward, leaving the jumping to you today. Halfway up and fold. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart. Exhale. One more round like that. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Fold down. Halfway up as you inhale. Step or jump back as you exhale. And then you can lower halfway down or all the way down. I'm going to do all the way. Easy back bend and cobra, or you go up to upward facing dog and then reverse it right back to downward facing dog. From here, right leg up behind you, right away, hold it. Breathe, check in. Fingers spread, palms flat, breath smooth, drop the head, lengthen the shoulders. Breathe deep. Let's do a little balance here. Look at the hands. Come up on the left fingertips. So your right hand and left foot are balancing. Maybe take this hand off the floor. If you're super comfortable, arm goes behind your back. Definitely breathe. Good. And then from here, hands down, shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it, back and up. Forward, knee across to your left side. A little twist and squeeze. Back and up from there. Forward up to your right. Back and up. All the way forward to the hands. Pause here. If you had blocks like me, then you could use your blocks. If not, it's totally fine. You don't need them, but I'm going to use them to help give my back a little bit more space. Hip hamstring stretching. So as you inhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot. As you exhale, bend the knee, but then drop the hips down. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Keep that going. Inhale, exhale, slowly inhale, exhale. A couple more. Inhale. Exhale. We are going to drop the back knee down one more time. Inhale. Exhale. From here, now go ahead and drop the back knee down. And this one, you could just come up and sink the hip forward. So you're stretching your quadricep here a little bit and hip flexor. But if possible, right into a quad, deeper quad stretch. So right hand grabs, reaches around, grabs this left foot, hips forward, and then drop the quadricep down. So part of the reason going right into this here is ultimately because of my back. But, you know, the quads, the hip flexors, so as rectus femoris inside the hip. Rectus femoris is part of the quadricep. But, and hamstrings typically can pull on your pelvis in such a way that can cause some back trouble. So one more breath here. And then warrior one. So go ahead and turn the back foot flat. Come on up. Warrior one. Arms up. Shoulders relaxed. Breath smooth. Hips turn forward. Breathe. feel it. So I might have mentioned this yesterday, but if you're not on my newsletter, then this will be new information. If you're not on my newsletter, go to teddymcdonald.com and sign up for it. But anyway, I sent a newsletter out yesterday just talking about gratitude. Clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, lift the upper body up, shoulders pull back and down, head drops back, take a big inhale, and then you're going to fold down as you exhale. Easy. I'm going to modify here, lifting the arms up. And then come on back up from there. Warrior one, inhale. Hands down, leg back. Vinyasa, remember, all the way or halfway. Gentle inhale, and then down dog, exhale. Pause from here, take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, nice big stretch in the hamstrings. Then from there, left side, take it up behind you. But just a couple friends of mine posted some stuff about what a tough time they were having, and the other one posted how depressed he was for April, May, June, and I understand. Go ahead now, come up on the fingertips. Maybe go ahead and take that hand off. Maybe take the arm back and breathe. So I just felt like it was important to kind of like go back to basics. Both hands down, shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it back and up. Forward to the right. Back and up. Forward to the left. Back and up. All the way forward. Grab your blocks or not. You just, fingertips are fine. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot, bend the knee, drop the hips down. Keep that going. But so going back to basics of sort of life, right, in general, an appreciation of life. Inhale, exhale, gratitude, right? Gratitude for waking up, gratitude for breathing deep. So I sent a list of like 10 things. Gravity was one of them. We've got to be grateful for gravity. If we did not have gravity, we would have such a harder time staying in shape. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to drop the back knee and either just go ahead and come up, sink forward a little bit, or if you can, right away, left hand grabs your right foot, square the hips forward, drop that quadricep down. Hey, tight quads. And there's the other side of it too, right? If we didn't have gravity, we wouldn't look so horrible toward the end of our lives because gravity just like pulls the skin, the flappy skin toward the center of the earth, which is a hard deal, right? But that's what all these great sages and saints all write about and talk about, which is, you have to age gracefully and tap into your wisdom. One more breath. And now, warrior one, turn the back foot, come on up. Warrior one, hold. It's funny, as every day we're on this planet, every day we get to spend alive, you gain wisdom. If you choose to look at it that way, it could be a crappy existence, or it can be a beautiful existence, and that you're learning each time. Just because something doesn't seem right, or it's not the way you want it to be, doesn't necessarily make it wrong. Just because you don't want it to be a certain way. And I think that's really important to understand on a deep level. Clasp the hands back. That just because. It's like Madison doesn't get what she wants and she freaks out a little bit. Well, we're adults, hopefully. Lift the heart up, lean back, take a big inhale, and then fold down forward as you exhale. And just because we don't get what we want doesn't mean we, scream like a 4-year-old. I mean, I guess you could scream like a 4-year-old if you wanted, as long as it was temporary. Come on, back up. Warrior one, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Take the leg back, vinyasa, lower. Gentle inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Communication, human connection, and hugs. I put on the list too. Downward facing dog, hold. Because most likely there's someone that you can give a hug to. Be in service to others, help other people. You help other people, most likely, probably not thinking as much about your own drama. One more breath. Up on the toes, walk softly to the hands. Extend that spine as you inhale, look forward. Fold as you exhale, stretch, and then chair pose. Bend the knees, reach the arms up. Let's hold it 30 seconds from here. But ultimately, it's to come back to that sense, that state of gratitude. And you know, it's and I share too in the email, it's not that I don't have dark moments. And you know, it's not that there's not stress at times, you know, for me and my family, and that's just part of living. And the idea is not to get caught up and sucked into the washing machine of negativity that keeps you down, right? It's like they teach you that, and if you ever have done any river rafting and you know, or kayaking, like you don't want to get into the point where you get sucked down into a rapid and you get just churned up down there. Same thing for your mental state. Sink a little bit lower, take an inhale, and then stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. So you got to figure out what you need to do to pop out of that and to stay above. All right, Sun Salutation B. Let's do a single round through, a double round through, and then a triple round through, and that'll give us a nice little warm up. So do the best you can. Skip vinyasas if you need to. Here we go. Chair pose. Inhale. Fold as you exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step back, exhale. Vinyasa, remember you can do halfway or all the way. Gentle cobra or upward facing dog. Down dog, right leg first, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, back foot flat, reach up, inhale. Stretch, hands down, leg back, abdomen strong, lower, maybe halfway, maybe all the way. Upward facing dog, down dog, left side, bring it forward, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, inhale, hands down, leg back, lower, easy in the spine, and downward facing dog. Good. Hold it there, a few breaths. I'm going to get some fresh air in here. Holding downward facing dog. The garbage is gone. From downward facing dog. Same thing again, up on the toes, walk softly or hop forward. Extending that spine as you inhale, folding as you exhale. Chair pose again, inhale. Standing up, hands together at the heart, exhale. So that was one time through each leg. Now we go 2 times through each leg. Back to chair when you're ready. Inhale. Fold down as you exhale. Halfway up as you inhale. Step back as you exhale. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog or cobra, down dog. Right leg first, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down to the floor, take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Inhale, exhale. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down, leg back, lower. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, right side again, second round. Take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down, legs back. Stay with it, lower down. Easy inhale, down dog, exhale. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Hands down, leg back. Meditation in motion. Inhale gently. Exhale, down dog, and hold and breathe. Good. Up on the toes again, walk softly to the hands or jump. Halfway up as you inhale, look forward. Fold as you exhale, stretch. Chair pose, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. Now 3 times through each leg. Take another deep breath. Same thing here, nice flow. Back to chair pose, inhale. Fold down as you exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step back or hop back. Exhale. Vinyasa, lower. Gentle inhale. Down dog. Exhale, right leg first. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1. Inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Inhale up. Exhale back. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach up. Hands down. Leg back, lower. Inhale, that's 1 time through. Here's round 2. Right leg, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1. Reach, stretch. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Focus. Reach up. And then hands down. Leg back. Lower. Inhale. 1 more round. Each side, right leg, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1, inhale. Hands down. Take the leg back. Lower. Inhale, easy. Exhale. Down dog, left side, 3rd round. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1, inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Easy. And then down dog. We can go right to child's pose here for a moment. If you don't need a rest, you don't have to take a rest, but child's pose is always a nice thing to do after that sequence. Just pause. Good. From here, go ahead and clasp the hands behind your back. So you can do that, either sit up or just clasp them right behind you. You're gonna, if you're sitting up like this, inhale, lift the heart up, shoulders open. And then you're gonna come onto the top of the head. So from child's pose, you can get right into this here too. Stretching the shoulders, breathing deeply. Great, 1 more breath. And then release it. Let's head right back to downward facing dog from there. Come on up, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Good. Right leg up when you're ready. Take it up. Bring it all the way forward. Turn the back foot flat down. Come up to warrior 1. And then open up to the side, warrior 2. Pause in warrior 2, a few breaths. Shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Breathing deeply. Good, and then from here, let's do a little bit more kind of an active flow here. So you're gonna come down, fingertips down, and then back up. That's 1, we're gonna do 5 of those. Lower down, keep that front leg bent. Come on back up. 2, lower down. Come on back up. 3, 2 more. Lower down. Come back up. 4, last one. Lower down. Come back up. Hold it. Sink a little bit lower. We're going to straighten the front leg, but first sink low. Breathe. One more inhale. Push the front leg straight, step the back foot a little bit closer, triangle pose. Reach forward, triangle. Triangle pose, right hand goes to knee, just don't push on the joint. chin maybe, left arm up, breathe. You could go to your ankle or even floor if you're more flexible. That's fine. I'm going to avoid that. If you had a block, you can always use the block to help support it, right? But just for my spine, my healing spine. One more inhale. Good, and back to warrior two. So come on, back up to warrior two. Sink down a little bit lower. And then let it go. Hands down. Take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower down. Anytime you can skip this vinyasa too. You can make it harder, you can make it easier, you can skip it. Left side, when you're ready, take it up. Bring it forward. Turn the back foot flat down, come up to warrior one, and then open up to the side, warrior two. Pause here, warrior two, hold. Shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Good. And then we're going to do our same thing 5 times. So lower halfway down, or lower all the way down if you can. Touch the floor and then back up. 1, lower down. Come on back up. 2, lower down. Come on back up. 3, 2 more, lower. Back up. 4, 1 more, lower. Come on back up. Hold it a few breaths. Sink low, get to that uncomfortable place. You're like, I don't want to hold this, I don't want to hold it. Sink lower, breathe deep, let that thigh work a little bit, sink a little lower, 1 more inhale, push the leg straight. Step the back foot, inch closer, 2 inches closer, and then forward, and then triangle pose. And again, support this if you needed to, less flexible slash modifying with the block. Otherwise, hand goes shin, ankle, floor. But open up toward the ceiling. Look up at the top thumb if you can. One more breath. And then look down, bend that front leg, come on back to warrior two. Scoot the back foot back so you can sink low in your warrior two. Just a few breaths. One more inhale. And then let it go. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower down. Gentle inhale, and then down dog exhale. Pause here, we're gonna add to that little sequence. Take a moment, bend your right leg, push the left heel down, give it a nice big stretch back of the left leg. I think we did the right leg earlier, but I forget, so let's go ahead and switch it. Bending the left leg, pushing that right heel down, breathe. Good. And then right side, take the right leg up again, bring it all the way forward. Turn the back foot flat down, warrior one first, and then warrior two, open up to the side. Pause here, breathe. Good, this time we're gonna wrap the back arm around the back. Wrapping the back arm around, and we're gonna take this to half moon. If you've been doing this on a regular basis all the time, you've been doing it a lot, you wanna look behind you. If you look behind, that means when you're going to not look at where you're going. The concept of proprioception. Proprioception is understanding where you are in space without looking at where you are going. So from here, you just trust. If not, you're just going to take it to half moon pose. But if you turn around, trust that you kind of look back, trust the floor is going to be there, and then just step up. Half moon. Once you're up and stable, then you can take that left arm up. Obviously, you need the support. You use the support with the block if you have one, but if you need the balance, then you look down also. So just a little bit of a trickier way to do that pose. Breathe. Eventually, you want to be able to look up at the top thumb. Be steady. Strong back leg. Flex the foot. Lift the back leg. Breathe deeply. A few more breaths. Oops. Go ahead, come on back down. Back to warrior two. A few breaths. And then let it go. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, or straight to downward facing dog. So you can lower all the way, gentle back bend, and then downward facing dog. Same thing, other side. First, just take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a nice big stretch. And then left side, take the leg up, bring it forward, turn the back foot flat down, warrior one. And then open up to the side, warrior two. Good, warrior two, hold, breathe, steady. So you want to get always, like you want your warrior two to be strong, be solid, be grounded. Notice that back foot, back leg, strong back leg, and then strong like bull. Go ahead and take your right arm around the back, and then let's turn the head back if you can, looking forward. The mirror is totally messing with me. You gotta go up and then up into half moon. Whoa, and see, it doesn't always work, but you gotta trust that the floor is gonna be there as you open up. Once you're up, you can take the right arm up to the ceiling, breathe. If you're comfortable with your balance, you're looking up at the top thumb. A few more breaths. Good. And then we're going to come back to triangle. Warrior two. Few breaths. Sink low. Sink down a little bit lower in your warrior two. Pull the upper body back. Take a big inhale. And let it go. Hands down. Abdomen strong as you take that leg back. Lower down all the way or halfway to chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Gentle if you're me. Downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Bend your right leg. Push your left heel down. Give it a nice big stretch. Always opening, opening, opening. Letting go of the tension, letting go of any tightness. Good. Right leg when you're ready, take it up behind you, bring it all the way forward. Turn the back foot flat, warrior one first. This time, push your front leg straight, hands to the waist. Step the back foot a little bit closer. Angle it forward from here. So this time we're going to go right into reverse triangle pose. Reverse triangle, and we might just flip sides without the vinyasa. So right hand on your tailbone, left arm up to the sky. Notice I step the back foot closer, hips are square to the front, so you have to set your feet first, foundation in the feet first, hips forward. Right hand on the tailbone, left arm up, reach up, and then fold down forward, as far out, forward, down as you can. If you're okay, maybe you need the block, maybe you don't, but from here, you turn the torso first, twist the spine, then let that right arm just go up. And if you're more comfortable, so right now I'm modifying with the block on the inside of my foot, but eventually you want this hand down here, and then you want to be twisting. All right, so for me, I'm not going to do that today. Take care of myself. Lengthen the upper body, twist and turn, open, breathe. Good, one more inhale. And then hands down. What we're going to do is come up and flip around. So come on up. Left hand comes up. I'm going to take the block with me, actually. Take the block with you if you have it, and then you're going to turn all the way around and face away from you. And then switch arms. So left hand now on the tailbone, right arm up. Get nice and tall, go forward. Right hand comes down. And again, could be the shin if you don't have a block, obviously. You just use the shin, ankle, inside of the foot. For some of you, you'll get to the outside of the foot. And then I'm just going to do my modification for today. This back foot is grounded down. This I see a lot where the back heel is up. So you want to really see if you can get that back heel grounded down. Then lengthen the upper body and twist and turn. And breathe. Good, one more breath. And then go ahead and bring the hands back down. Come on back up, warrior. Or then let's go back to the center. So go ahead and come back around. Take your feet wider. And I'm going to use both things here. Good. So lengthen the upper body up. Go ahead and stretch the inner thighs here. So inner thigh stretch, breathing deeply. If you don't need those blocks or you don't have them, then your hands are down here for support. And just hang forward and stretch. You can lean back a little bit to get more hamstrings if you wanted to. Still got one more. Can we make it? Yeah, we got one more time for one more standing pose here, but just stretch this here in the middle. If you wanted to, you could drop the head down. So there's a headstand version of this. If anybody wanted to go to headstand, you could set the hands down. You could bend the knees. You could drop the head down. Go up into headstand. So that's an option if you wanted. That's how you know I'm not broken. Go ahead, step to the front, and then take the leg back, lower down, halfway or all the way. Easy inhale, down dog, exhale. Take this moment, bend the right leg, push the left heel down, give it a big stretch. One more standing sequence here. Same entryway, so right leg up, bring it forward, turn the back foot flat, come to warrior one. And then push the front leg straight, hands to the waist. Kind of like step the back foot forward. We're going to sort of go into reverse half moon, but then up into, into reverse triangle, but then up into reverse half moon. So right hand to the tailbone, left arm up like before. Take a big inhale. Folding out, down, forward if you wanted the block. So this is kind of the entryway, but now I want you to lift that back leg up. So drive that back leg back, lengthen the upper body up, twist and turn and breathe. So lots happening. Driving the back leg straight, lengthen the upper body up, stretch the standing leg, twist the spine, breathe deep, few more breaths. One more inhale, and then hands down, step back. Straight to down dog or a vinyasa to downward facing dog. And gentle inhale and then downward facing dog. Right to the left side, take the left leg up, bring it forward, turn the back foot. Warrior one, inhale, push the leg straight, hands to the waist, step the back foot a little closer. Same deal, left hand on the top of the tailbone there, if you can. Right arm goes up. And lean forward. All right, if using the block, that's just right where you left it, hopefully. Then from here, lift your back leg up and then drive that back leg back, lengthen the upper body forward as you twist and turn. Whoa, crash a little bit. Crashing is okay, I'm okay with crashing. as long as you don't hurt yourself. Lengthen and breathe. Twist. Good. One more inhale, twist. Oh, good. This time, hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Actually, all the way to the mat. So all the way down to the mat. Pause for a moment. Shake out your hips here. So just kind of give them a little bit of a shake. We're going to do Shalabhasana. So a little bit of a back strengthener. All right. And so from here, the way that looks, interlace the fingertips back behind you, lift the upper body up, lift the legs, lift the arms, breathe. Good, arms forward, a few more breaths. It's a lot easier just to rest my hands on that block, but lift them up. Breathe. One more inhale and release. Child's pose from there. Slowly, gently giving your space, giving your spine some space and time to recover here. It's amazing when there's a little kink in the armor, so to speak, or a little crack in the shell, so to speak, how it can just wreak havoc, right? Like if your thumb, if you bash your thumb, or I remember years ago I was playing basketball and I jammed my thumb, somebody threw me a ball, and you just realize, oh my gosh, I didn't know how much I used my thumb. Come on up, we're gonna do easy back bend here. So lift up. Oh, you know what? We didn't really do that much core. And I did say we were going to do a little core focus. So we'll flip around now and do some abs. Just a couple of minutes, but lift up, lean back. Anyway, the point is to say that whenever there's anything, like my back, just my lower back, just a little bit, but it totally can affect your whole entire world, right? It's crazy how important it is to just keep yourself really well. It's one of the things Jim and I were talking about this morning, how how we both sort of decided early on, like with this whole pandemic, that we were just going to up the game in our health and well-being and strength. That's the way to handle it, in my opinion. Not to lock yourself in a room and be depressed. Pull the knees in, circles in the lower back a little bit. Now, of course, I don't want to offend anybody if that was your choice, but maybe you needed to do that for a certain amount of time, and now you can come out now. You can come out now. All right, let's start with a little Yogi Bicycle. So lift the head up 30 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Good. Side crunches. Roll to one side. We'll just keep going here for, say, 2 minutes. Bottom arm straight. 20 times. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch it. Same thing. Other side. Right away. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, that's good. Just for timing wise, go ahead and pull back. We're going to do our hip stretches from here. First, ankle to the knee. So figure 4, reclining pigeon, ankle to the knee, Right hand inside the ankle, left hand reaches around, grab the shin. If you can't grab the shin, then you grab your hamstring. But if possible, you grab the shin, drop the head back, pull back. Hips down, flex the foot, pull back and breathe. Good. Switch sides, same thing. Good, and then switch it again, but this time it's going to be kind of a deeper cross. So now that leg crosses on top where there's no space in between the hamstring and the thigh. Then reach up here, grab the feet, gently pull down, stretch. Glute stretch, piriformis stretch. Hips down, pulling the knees kind of down to the floor and then up toward the shoulders. Gratitude for the ability to move the body, to breathe. We woke up today. We need to be grateful for that. Switch sides. We need to be grateful for the tightness in our hips. All right. Because without the tightness in our hips, we'd not be able to do this. Breathe. Be grateful for my back trouble, helping me slow down a little bit maybe. One more breath. Good. And then release it from there. We're going to go right to a little twist and then right to a little twist. Let's do happy baby. So happy baby pose first. Grab the outsides of the feet. We're going to use this to take it into a twist. So tailbone down, breath smooth. Hold the right leg, release the left leg, let it go forward and down. Gently pull down. And now the left hand grabs the outside of the right foot. Fold all the way over. If that doesn't work, you can obviously grab the knee. That's fine. Twist. Good. Switch sides, same thing, other side. Pulling that knee in. Give it a squeeze. Well, we did happy baby first, right? So happy baby from here. Hold it. Then release. Right leg down. Gentle push, pull down. And then over. Breathe. Good. All right. Back up to the center. Happy baby, one more breath. A little stretch. And then Shavasana. Shavasana right away. We'll take a few minutes here. Instagrammers, we're going to lose you. Thanks for practicing with us. We'll see you tomorrow for 90 minutes. Go ahead and move into Shavasana. Feet flop open, arms a bit out to the side, eyes closed, breath smooth. Just a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. Deep breath. Totally relaxed. This is about healing. It's about assimilating the movements, allowing the energy to move through your body more freely. Okay, you can bring your left hand to your heart center, right hand to your belly. Pause here, a few breaths. And then roll to your right side, just take your time. And then make your way back up to a seat, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, palms up, eyes closed, just a few breaths. Again, honing and developing and nurturing that place inside that's always calm, peaceful, relaxed, secure, stable. Bring the palms together from there. Take a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for every breath. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for showing up on a regular basis. Class number 113, on our way to 1,000. That's our next big goal, is 1,000 streamed classes. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Again, support us if you can. 5pointyoga.com. You scroll down a little bit. There's a few ways to do it. You could Venmo me directly, which all goes there. That's at Teddy McDonald. And otherwise, stay safe, stay healthy, support your local businesses, including ours if you can. And we'll see you right back here tomorrow for a 90-minute session. So that'll be fun. Thanks, you guys.